love itself is just as innocent as roses in May. I know nothing can drive it away. Though love itself is just as brief as a candle in the wind that is greedy, just like sin.
Another chapter? Once upon a time. Why are they tied to a chair? What? Oh, shit, CG.
Yay!
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on the sound effects for now. This is like ending shit. Oh? Oh, we're gonna play? So, we're Jennifer, right? Yeah, Jennifer. Wait a minute. Oh, fuck. Okay. You know what I mean? I was like, look, I still have all my weapons and shit. Just walk around as a kid with a sword. It says, once upon a what? Once upon a time. Okay. On a time. Okay. Two girls got in chairs. One girl tied the other girl to a chair. They tied themselves to the chair. They have a dog. One of them fell and ran away. And then, oh wait, I get it. Wait, I get it. Two girls, right. Two girls that are trapped, like they both are in the orphanage. They both find each other. They are tied together in the orphanage. And then, like, they try to secure each other. And then, as soon as Brown shows up, one of them gets distracted. These are the two chairs. On top of the fucking throne room or whatever, those are the two chairs on top. And when Brown showed up, I guess Joshua left the chair and left, you know, that princess all by herself. And that's how we got here. Okay. So this whole thing is about jealousy over the dog. This letter looks familiar. Yes, it's one of the secret letters that Wendy and I traded. From W to J, dear Jennifer, we read this. There's nothing to fear. I'm always by your side. We made an oath, remember? I'm so relieved that you are well again. Is that why I couldn't find you yesterday morning? It's no use trying to fool me. I could see right through your pranks. Anyway, thanks in advance. Tee. Jennifer, no longer Joshua, by the way. Now I'm Jennifer from Wendy, because before Wendy to Jay was Wendy to Joshua. What is this game trying to tell me? Thank you for introducing me to Brown, but such a filthy dog is not a good match for you and me. Just give it to Nicholas or something and let us be content with just the two of us. Alright, Wendy was mad jealous over Brown. Got it. My stubborn Jennifer, is Brown that important to you? It's just a dog, a filthy animal. Wow, fuck you, bitch. Please stop sharing your wonderful smile with that thing. Please smile only at me? Jesus Christ. Jennifer the Heartless! Sora! Why didn't you come? I waited and waited for you. Why can't I see you every morning? I think only of you. Are you avoiding me? Well, after fucking threatening my dog, yeah, I kinda don't want to be with you. Poor lonely Wendy. Wonder if my letters ever reached her. Where are we? Trash can. It's the detested rubbish bin? No one ever suspected that something precious was hidden inside of it, nor did they know that it was the only place where I can keep my things safe. Hence why we use it as a fucking item box. Why can we do this? Why do we have the ability to go in here? This is strange, but okay. Alright, let's put away some things. Hold on. Put away stray dog. Alright, let's go. So that explains why we have item boxes. Because, and in her room in the orphanage, they used to, like, she used to keep all of her things underneath the garbage can. Got it. Feels as if someone was very dear to me here. Someone or something that always looked after me, helped me. What is here? What am I talking about? Something was here. You want to be a little bit more descriptive? When I came here, this suitcase was the only luggage I had. I lost everything in the accident. My mother, my father, all my possessions, and even my memories. Wait, then I'm not Joshua. Am I? Because now it seems like I'm a regular orphan that just, you know, just got here. But my dad is Stray Dog, isn't he? This is crazy though, like going in as your child self and all that. Not to say that there's anything really interesting here, but what's with this? Like, why is this thing stuffed with wood? What the fuck? Alright, anyway. Very intriguing. Right, I guess we'll go this way. I have to go to the basement, by the way. Oh! The pig enemy! Pig enemy's here. Hearing, like, happy voices? Jennifer? What about me? Why are people always talking shit about me? The fuck is that? I'm trying to find the basement. Closet room. That's not a basement. Thing in here? What? Amanda was always more sensitive about her looks than anyone else. One day she was given a severe scolding by Miss Martha. That's because Miss Martha's lipstick had gone missing. The lipstick was never found, but I know Amanda took it. I've seen her applying it late at night. I just feel like everything has so much lore in this area. Like, you could examine things. Oh my god. The sloppy drawing must be Thomas's. See what happened to him when you give him chalk? See what happens when you give him chalk? The walls, the floors, to him, it's one big canvas. So you get explanations for all the weird shit in this kid form. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm going through that door. Headmaster's closet. Why is she... Look at this. Why is she like that? Why is she bent over like that? Like, is she hurt? That day, Mr. Hoffman disappeared. Mr. Hoffman disappeared? Like he was running away from something. He had tried too hard to be someone he wasn't. The expectations were too much for him and he wanted to escape those restrictions. However, children and adults live in the same world and we must both play by society's rules. Who's that? Okay, we are getting all the answers in this area. And I'm like, having to piece this shit together at the very end, so... Interesting. So Hoffman left. Hoffman left after, I guess he impregnated that lady? Or that girl or whatever? This is Mr. Hoffman's prized collection of fine dishes. We would sometimes sneak them out and play house with them in the attic, but that's our little secret. There's just so much. What about the roses? Hold on. All of us loved red roses. Even the name of the orphanage was befitting of an aristocrat, or befitting. It wasn't until I swore the oath of the rose that I learned that roses have thorns. Interesting. Alright, we gotta find the basement. That's my plan. Just don't ever talk ever again, child. That was horrifying. This way? Is the other way's the bathroom? Could be this door? None of the doors are locked either. Rear stairway, found it. Okay, cool. Right. Into the basement. So like, but hold on, this is where like the cell of pleasure was and shit. Do I really want to be in here? Apparently, to get a costume I do. Oh my god, did you see how the footstep sound changed when I went over that puddle? That's some PS2 audio design right there. I love that shit. Cell of remorse. Okay, maybe this one? Yeah! October ticket! Found it! So apparently, this thing lets you unlock an alternate costume. A ticket of some kind. What is that strange drawing on it? I don't know. What am I looking at? Whatever, we'll hold on to it. Good shit. Maybe she'll say something about the bike? Hold on. Nothing. I guess not everything has one. Alright, good shit. So I have the 4 broken robots, I have the October ticket, so I should be getting every costume unlocked right now. Hold on, I'm kinda curious. In this horrible torture room, was it still a horrible torture room? No, it's missing the dolls in the corner. It's just a cell. Did they just stick these kids in here? Like, for what's it called? Solitude confinement or whatever? Solitary confinement? Well, cell of solitude, shit. The hammer, that hammer's still there. One time, Diana was absorbed in deep thought here. She was the most prettiest and most mature of the aristocrats. She wanted so much to be an adult, and yet she was also afraid of growing up too fast. Interesting. I think I'm ready to continue. So I'm gonna try and get up to the what's it called? Back to the whatever room. Well, hold on. Since we're here, hold on. Since we're here. Which one's the fucking Cineplex room? Something of pleasure. Cell of pleasure. There, okay. I assume someone would be watching movies? No? Any films you've played can be played on it. Okay, that's nice. So, I don't think there's anything... I feel like I could go around looking at every single area of the house to get extra information on things. Which I'm not gonna subject you guys through, but but seems interesting. I want to hit up like the main locations. So like, Jennifer. So like the what? Maybe the dining room? The dining room, the courtyard, and the attic are like the 3 places that I'd like to see. If they did anything in here. No, seems as though it's the same. But shit, like pick up some of the fucking tablecloths, goddamn. This place is a shit show. Alright, so here's the courtyard. Hey, Vaughn is a gold gaikatsu, nice. Hearing birds. It all started here, when I dug up the mound. I sensed that something precious to me was buried here, and I couldn't stop myself. The old me, the one who didn't understand herself. I lost my friend because of her. If I could go back, I'd try to save him, but what has happened can never be undone. I'll never break a promise again. Am I speaking as adult Jennifer in my mind? Like, it's so weird, because like, as an adult, you experience the traumas of your childhood self, but as a child, you defend yourself and stand up for yourself with the form of a child. Like, it's really interesting. The kid self is the most mature, because that's the one that's not hiding away from anything. You know what I mean? That might be what they're going for. It's like your inner child being the accepting one. Like your adult self has such a problem because it's something that happened to you when you were a child. So for you to really come full circle... Shut the fuck up! Shut up! I've killed plenty of goats! I'll kill you too! Stop it. Let's go to the attic, I guess. Can I go in here? No, the door's locked. Okay, both attics are locked. Well, I can't even fucking go there. So I'm Jennifer, right? When was I Joshua? They never really explained that. And they never really explained the whole Brown thing. Well, no, they did. I guess I found Brown, and Wendy got jealous. And Wendy must have rescued me from Stray Dog's place? Oh man, I'm so confused. Is this the balcony? Fuck. Okay. What's that? The red the red bird in the cage, the doll Eleanor treasured. If only we could fly like birds and go wherever we wished, she whispered softly. Yet, no matter how much Eleanor wished, she'll never be able to just fly away from this orphanage. Poor Eleanor. She was burdened by her own frozen heart. This is before Stray Dog. Because kids are still here. I'm just confused as to when Jennifer got here. And at one point did I stop being Joshua? You know? Alright, so I'm just gonna try and leave through the entrance now. Uh-huh.
Jennifer!
Jennifer! Just gonna go through the front door, I guess. Bye, everyone. They're calling my name and shit. There's Wendy. What's this say? What does that say? Wait a minute. Hold on. Entrance this way. Wait, that sign was there even in the past? Is this truly the past? I don't think so. Maybe not. Maybe this is like a purgatory? Wait, her hat flew off. Maybe I can go get it for her. Hold on. Nope, that hat fucking is gone. Don't mind that hat. Forget about it. Oh dear. Uh-huh. Okay, so Jennifer and Wendy definitely had a thing going on. Some underage fucking romance. Get banned in the UK. Alright. Was that it? She just kind of says, hello! Alright, good for her. Let's keep moving. I hope I'm not missing anything. Why did the gate close? Am I leaving this place of memories? She seems sad to see me go. Am I like finally saying goodbye to this place? As the child self that was traumatized? Like finally able to let go kind of thing? Okay. I can understand that. Wendy, got some things to work out for sure. But, you know, we had good times apparently, so I'll just try to hold on to that. Let's ignore the bit where all of our friends got murdered alive by a dog man. Let's ignore that. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just kind of following this path. Wendy, go fuck yourself. Legit, she killed our dog because she was jealous. That's like your ex fucking killing your pet because you didn't give me enough attention. It's like, it's a fucking dog. That's a puppy. Is this? This is us meeting Brown for the first time. This is a day in the past. We're gonna meet Brown for the first time, and the cycle is gonna start. Wendy's gonna be jealous. Oh, okay, things are starting to click into place. Hold on. This is how we found Brown. Can I go back to the entrance? Hold on. Can I go to, like, the bus stop? Yeah, you can go back to the bus stop. Go, Jennifer, go! It's going kind of far. Kind of worried that I'm, gonna fuck up my ending if I do this. You found brown when everything was brown. Yes, the age of sepia. Uh-oh. Bus stop. So you can go to the bus stop. All by yourself. I'm a big girl. Check this shit out. There's someone here. That's Stray Dog, isn't it? Stray Dog is at the bus stop? He was like right there when I met Brown? This is him writing the stories. Hello, little girl. Do you have a story you can share with me? A happy one. Please tell me if you do. My son is waiting. Wait, but I put away my storybooks. Was I supposed to actually hold on to them? I don't think so. They weren't really any happy storybooks, I'll tell you what. The girl. It's no good. All the leaves are brown and all the sky is gray. And I went for a walk on a monochrome day. Alright, so fucking Stray Dog was waiting for the bus stop right outside. Yeah, because we live near each other. On the strange hill. He lives in his cabin right there, the gingerbread house. And we live right there. Oh, okay, I'm getting it now. So, we're at this point in time where we meet Brown for the first time. And this is the start of the entire cycle, you know what I mean? Like, we meet Brown, bring him to the orphanage, Wendy gets jealous, she's head of the aristocrats, makes Brown one of the items, has Brown killed, then Jennifer stands up for herself, but I don't know if she actually did. I think she just went, oh no, and fainted and ran away, and then us as adults returning to this location, that's when we stood up for ourselves. It was after the fact, too late to really change anything. I mean, she even says it herself, if I could go back and save Brown, I would. It was too late to change anything, but at that point, modern day, she's finally moved past it. It took all of this to finally get through the trauma. Okay. Oh, Brown. My boy, my poor boy. I got broken robots and an October ticket just for you, buddy. That's why we looked at the padlock when we first came in here. Please wait for me. I'll be there. Rickety shed. It's a puppy. We're gonna run into Brown. Wait, look! Buckethead! Wait, let me talk about Bucket Knight! He's so cool! Fine. But that's where the original Bucket Knight is. You know what I mean? He was in the shed with Brown. So he was there even- Oh my god! It's a puppy! Look how small he is! Holy shit! Hi, buddy! Oh my god! That is a very well rendered puppy, Jesus Christ. Oh, look at little Brown! Oh, I just don't want to leave. I can't pet him again? Brown! So we knew each other when we were kids. Was the Brown we were interacting with throughout the entire game? That wasn't a real Brown. Brown died. So it was our memory of Brown. Weird. Oh, get an explanation for this. My dear friend, I never want to lose you again. I will protect you forever. Everlasting, true love, I am yours. Oh shit, this is the end. A key? Oh, Puppy Brown. No, no, don't collar me. I'm no one's slave. I'll protect you forever and ever until I die. The memory of him, maybe? Whoa! Oh, and credits. Okay. And credits. And credits. We fucking did it! People give up on this fucking game, and we fucking did it. Woo! Holy shit. Also, this song is gorgeous. It's called A Love Suicide. Please look it up if you were interested in any of the music in this game. I don't even know how to start with this game. Like, I'm guessing what that was at the end was us, like, alright, I'm imagining Jennifer went through all that, and then she repressed a lot of it, and when she returned to the orphanage, a lot of it came bubbling back up, you know what I mean? And she relived a lot of the trauma, but through an adult lens. So all the torturings that she had as a kid have, like, almost real-world adult twists on them. And that's the horror that we saw throughout this game. We were basically living a more fantastical adult, like, to a kid, that shit is very scary, and like normal shit is really scary, but when you're an adult, like, was it translated to your adult fear? Am I making any sense? Like, for example, a woman vomiting profusely would scare a child, because they're like, what's going on with her? Is she okay? But then, as an adult, you think of that same situation, and it's changed a bit. So your mind fills in the blanks and makes it a lot more horrible than it is. So she was working through the trauma and remembering it in a more, like, visceral way that fears her, that, like, scares her adult self. Interesting. And that last area, that had to have been her, like, internal mind. I thought it was just a memory, but she keeps Brown inside the shed, and it's like, don't worry, I'll keep you safe forever, which implies it's, like, forever in her memories, you know what I mean? So, I think she's fine now. You know, she finally worked past all of this, because she was repressing everything, repressed the memory of Brown. That's why she couldn't even remember him for the longest time. But now she remembers. She's accepted what happened. I just don't understand the exact timeline on when Wendy finds Joshua, then Joshua becomes Jennifer, and then Jennifer gets to go to the orphanage. Because then I understand Stray Dog going to the orphanage and being like, give me back my son, led along by Wendy. But Wendy dressed up as Joshua. That part I don't understand. Who let the dogs out? Yes, Baha Man. Want the order of events with Joshua? Sure. If you guys already have it, go for it. But, like, I love the way this game presents itself. The level design, you're in the airship for most of the game. So, like, you get very familiar with the location, provided a lot of the areas do look the same. Like, there's a different chapter or event going on in the map. Like, each chapter. There's a different event going on each chapter, but it's using the same map of the airship. And I get it now, because the giant fish that was floating in the sky, that's the airship. Because the things at the end, the propellers or whatever, they look like fins. And I'm guessing that, like, this whole airship was what they imagined the attic to be, because they were so high up. Copyright, okay. You know what I mean? Do we ever meet the real Joshua? I think we are Joshua. That's why I'm so confused. The key is shaped like a 4-leaf clover? Key. The end is shaped like a 4-leaf clover. We got a key. Maybe it's a costume key? Yeah! Jennifer found a 4-leaf key. Fuck yeah. Jennifer's still finding shit. Alright, before we move on from this screen, because I know that the music's gonna start up. The real Joshua's never in the game, apparently? Alright, hold on. Real Joshua dies. The accident Jennifer mentioned happens. Stray Dog finds Jennifer and makes her Joshua. Alright, I mentioned, yeah, okay. But she went straight to the orphanage. She had her packed bag. So why did Stray Dog find Jennifer and make her Joshua? Anyway, Wendy rescues her. Jennifer goes to the orphanage. So Wendy does rescue her. Jennifer stands up about Brown. Wendy dresses as Joshua to manipulate Stray Dog. Stray Dog had hella grief. Fucking hell, Wendy. That's pretty fucked up. Like, I'm gonna dress up as this dude's dead son and convince him to murder my friends. Jesus Christ. So Wendy had a lot of fucked up shit going on with her. So we're not Joshua. But Stray Dog wanted to make us Joshua. That's why he kept calling us Joshua. Okay, so Jennifer was found at a crash? Interesting. And Stray Dog, like, found her and then made her into Joshua, like, kept on calling her Joshua. I told you she was a bitch. She really was. She fucking killed her dog, too. Wendy was upset since she got demoted after Brown. But that's not even true. Like, it's not like Brown had a goddamn rank in the aristocrat society. She was just a jealous bitch. You know, it was a dog. The dog could have been friends with everybody. A little girl a bitch? Well, she was a little jerk. Like, little kids can be jerks, though. Like, seriously. Like, alright. She had some shit. She was pretty fucked up. She had some stuff she had to work out with, but whatever. So really, I really like how this game is framed. I know, but Wendy killed Brown, was demoted, then got upset. Oh, okay. So she got demoted after killing Brown? Still, though, it's like, what the fuck? You're upset that you got demoted? Fuck off, you murdered a dog. But again, though, what I really like about this game is how it's like, it's an adult. Oh, she got demoted after Jennifer stood up to her. Oh, okay, yeah, and that scene where she's, okay, so that actually happened. That scene where the child self says, I hate you, and slaps her in the face, that really happened. So good, Jennifer did stand up for herself, but she still was traumatized from it. So when she returns to the fucking orphanage, she's like a pushover again, because she's like repressed all of it. She also didn't mean for Stray Dog to kill everyone, which is why she apologized. No, I got that. She didn't mean it, but fucking hell, it was still done. Like, I get that she just wanted to, like, but what did she expect? Bringing Stray Dog to the fucking, like, to the orphanage. It gobbles up kids. What the fuck was she thinking? Also, apparently everybody killed Brown. So it was the entire aristocrat society, not even just Wendy? That's fucking terrible. Yep, alright, well, good shit. One thing that I really like about this game, everyone also bullied, yeah, no, seriously. What I like about this game is that it's an adult going back to the place where she grew up to confront her trauma, but instead of it just like her reliving it as a kid, like the exact one-to-one, it's an imperfect memory, and her childhood brain stretches it a bit and makes it more horrifying. So when the adult self is going through all of these things, it's horror. It's not just standard things that kids would be scared of. It's been twisted in a way that truly frightens the character Jennifer to her core. And it's like, this was the problem. She wants to get over it, but the fears remain, and these are those fears personified. I really like how Jennifer comes to this place for therapy, goes through a fucking traumatic experience of reliving her entire childhood in this fucking orphanage, but coming out of it on top. You know what I mean? Like, she went into it to acknowledge her trauma, and she acknowledges everything. She remembers Brown, she remembers Wendy, Stray Dog, and she's continuing to live without that. You know what I mean? Or to live with just the memory. She's moved on. And I really like that, you know? I know I accidentally got my whole orphanage slaughtered, but hey, I said I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. No, seriously. Fucking hell, Wendy. See, you get me. Time for that kid to stop acting like a fucking kid. Yeah, she fucking acted like goddamn Jigsaw, making plans and torturers and shit. What the fuck? Adults gone, time for the kids to act like adults. Plus, the kids were like, the way that the kids were written in this game really impresses me. Because I've played way too many games where the kids are just tee-hee and then running away. They made plans, they schemed, they had individual personalities, kind-hearted princess, the cold princess, like all these things. They weren't just children accessories. They each had individual personalities and a way of speaking that made them seem decrepit like a goblin. I don't know, like, that's really well done. The voice acting, superb. The characters, superb. Every single one of these kids has their own fucking problem. And like, you go through it through the lens of like, through a more traumatic lens. It's like, you know that phrase like, through rose-colored glasses? Instead of like remembering things in a fond way, you're remembering it in a terrifying way, in ways that are more supernatural and surreal that almost would never be there. And that's what she's doing. She's reliving these nightmares in terrible ways. Really fucking cool. And Brown, like, the one thing she was like, her friend, like, she was really attached to Brown to the point where she manifested this version of Brown to protect her through her repressed memories. You know what I mean? Because Brown wasn't real in this game. Brown died. Brown died when we were a little girl, like a long time ago. So this Brown is our mental projection of Brown to keep us safe. Brown is the avatar of our therapy. That's awesome, right? Am I thinking too much into this? Like, the idea that, like, Jennifer couldn't get through this alone. She needed Brown. So she, Ghost Dog, essentially. So she created this manifestation of Brown to guide her through her trauma. Because Brown was one of the very few things in her life that she felt joy and 100% safe with. It's always ghosts. And it's so weird because, now, I don't know if this is the case. The Red Cran Aristocrat Society, are they real ghosts? Like, did Jennifer return to this location and manifest the memory of all these girls and what she remembered to sort of create this environment in the airship for her to really truly get through her trauma? Was it that? Or when did she return to the orphanage, these real-ass ghosts were there and forced her to remember her trauma via ghost powers because they were murdered? I'd like it to be A. Brown is the MC? Fuck yeah. I'd believe it. Brown should have been playable. But you know what I mean? It's something different than just, oh, it was fake the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, oh, she woke up and it was a nightmare. It wasn't that. It's the process of processing grief. The process of processing. Oh my God. It's the process of internalizing grief, of getting through it, but like manifested. B stupid, so go with A. Pretty sure it's not ghost, just a girl facing her past, which I really like. I like that story a lot, where it's like you go back to a traumatic location and you face it. Your mind will remember all the horrible things you felt. It will, undoubtedly, because you're going back to the traumatic location. But you're persevering, you know, like you're pushing through. Your mind is creating this construct for you to remember all of this horrible, visceral shit. But it's not actually how it happened because your mind doesn't remember it perfectly. So she's going through the trauma manifested. That's so cool to me. We live in a simulation. Oh no. But like, instead of it just being, oh, she woke up and then that's the end of it, You really go through each step of her realization, remembering the promise, acknowledging Brown's death, everything. I agree that with the message that even if it's a dog, a woman needs a man to deal her. What? That's not even true at all. Even if it's a dog, because the dog is, wow, I guess that you needed a man to solve her problem. I mean, it's her fucking avatar, her therapy avatar, okay? And it was a dog. It was her best friend. Don't even start. But interesting, right? Really interesting. I'm so glad it wasn't just, I woke up and it was all a nightmare. No, like the manifestations of her trauma actually see her off. They say goodbye. Like that entire sepia tone segment was her saying goodbye to the memories. Like, it wasn't just, I woke up, the end. It was, I know now. Like, now I know the truth. Now it's time to end this. Like, legit. And she said goodbye, and it was literally a sorrowful, mournful, but a peaceful separation of the trauma from Jennifer. That's awesome, right? And that the love between two women can't match even the love between a woman and a dog. Well, Wendy would think that. Wendy was really fucking pissed that, like, Brown was getting even a modicum of attention. And fucking, I don't know, I guess that means that she had and that's another thing, because, like, that's what I mean, that kids have very little empathy. They can, thank you, kids are empathetic. I don't mean to say that kids are heartless, but there are kids who aren't really taught the consequences of things, so they have a hard time processing empathy, that someone else can feel the consequence from their action. So, like, she murdered Brown because she thought it was a fitting thing to do, like a game, because it was part of the Aristocrat Society game. But Jennifer made her realize, no, this is real. What you've done is hurt me. And Wendy never fucking forgave herself or forgave Jennifer, I guess. Interesting. I love how she was so traumatized that she had to suppress Brown's very existence. Bro, I would too, though. Like, literally my roommates murder my dog. I'd be super pissed. Like, I would, like, yeah, I'd be pretty fucking traumatized. And then right after that, a dude who thinks he's a dog just runs around and starts eating people. All my friends eaten alive. So, like, those kids were bullied and bullying, and they had a fucking adult watching over them. No wonder they were fucked. Bro, even Hoffman was doing fucked up shit. Like, what? Okay, I feel really bad for, the pregnant girl, because, like, she never really was part of the Red Crayon Aristocrat Society. She was too old. So literally, like, she was nothing but a fucking, like, she was prey to this horrible man who just was like, she's old enough, I can do whatever I want and she can't say anything, and literally took advantage of her. She didn't even have the family of the Red Crayon Aristocrat Society, so I feel terrible for her. She got knocked up by a sickening old man that, like, took advantage of girls in his orphanage. And she never got an escape. She got pregnant, and the guy that got her pregnant, I don't know if it's Hoffman, because in the story it says it was a sailor. I don't know if it was a sailor, like a random guy, or if it was Hoffman, but either way, bro, she was pregnant, and, like, I don't know what happened to her. Anyway, that aside, this game has so many wonderful details. Every single character has an arc, a trauma, and Jennifer is just this like focal point for everyone. You know what I mean? Being the new girl, she had to interact with everyone, so you got a really good viewpoint into the psyches of all these girls. I mean, Hoffman was the one abusing her. Okay, I thought that. That's what I was thinking. But you get a little story note thing that says that a sailor got her pregnant. And maybe that's just the childhood, like, interpretation of what Hoffman was. But still, man, like, fucking hell. Also neat, well, bad thing about the mermaid is that she has a scar on her stomach. take that as you will, and Hoffman was one tying the mermaid up. I took that as like Hoffman doing a really fucking barbaric method of stopping her from giving birth, just tying it up and being like, baby can't fit through there, I'm done. That's so fucked up, like Jesus Christ. But yeah, she also had gills and shit on her side of her chest, and she had bruises, and oh my god. So again though, this game has a very, very good method of talking about its characters. Nothing is just fully exposited, except for the very end in the sepia tone segment, but by that point you feel like you've earned it, because you got to the end of the game, now you're getting your answers. But like, all these characters have so many things going on for them. Amanda, who's just the smart little decision to not make Amanda be part of the Red Crayon Aristocrat Society, like to be on the bottom rung before you even get there, is such a smart writing decision for Amanda, because if she was just part of the other Red Crayon Aristocrats just at the bottom, then we'd just be like, oh, okay, she's the first boss or whatever, and no one really would care. But the fact that she's not even allowed to be in the hierarchy speaks volumes. It means that the girls need someone to punish. They need someone to bully, because that's how they feel like they're in charge. It describes and goes into detail about characters without actually needing to say, we hate Amanda, she doesn't deserve to be here. You know what I mean? There was no need for that. It was just, she's not part of the hierarchy, so you can already assume this. Again, every single character is like this. The cold-hearted princess, you get the feeling she's almost fucking catatonic. She's very obsessed with this bird, but the bird died, and she was still obsessed with it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go and break down every single character, but there's just a lot here. There's a fucking lot. And I have a feeling you play this multiple times, you're gonna find even more. Cause like even that lock that we saw, it was unlocked because I guess Stray Dog had just gotten out of there. He was working in the fields, cause remember, he worked the fields, the wheats, and then he left the door unlocked, and that's how he found Brown, maybe. I don't know. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot in this game, and I gotta say, it was worth it. Like, yeah, the combat was really fucking rough. I'm not a big fan of how many enemies they throw at you, and if you kind of like just run through the game, you're fucked. You're absolutely fucked, because save points before bosses are a pain in the ass, and like, getting healing items are extremely important. So the combat is the worst thing in this game. It's horrible. Like, the combat literally aggravates you a lot of the time, but, however, it's still worth it. Hey, remember the 20-something fish kids? It's a pain in the ass. That combat was a pain in the ass. They literally just kept putting more and more fucking orphans just to stun lock you, and I don't like that. That was a very poor decision. However, the set design, oh my god, the music. By the way, someone corrected me, piano is percussion. My apologies. I said earlier that the soundtrack has no percussions. It does, but it has no drums. It's all piano, it's all string quartets. It is just gorgeous, and it fits this game's identity like a fucking glove. This game oozes atmosphere. There are some areas that are a little samey or whatever, but even as you go through chapter by chapter, areas change. Locations get extra details. Like, more sound effects happen. Items show up. This game is experimental and succeeds in a lot of areas. The Brown mechanic, where you're searching for things, incredible. I'm surprised that hasn't been in another game. Like, I love that. Being able to smell the key to find the door, smell the items to find more items. That's amazing in a survival horror game. And I like that concept. Very well done. The offering system is a little neat. I think it's a little too much. They have a lot of things you can offer, to the point where I felt overwhelmed and had to look up like, okay, I gotta do something with these fucking marbles. But like, that aside, I like the offering system. Very good. Brown as a non-combative force is good. I like the fact he can get by most things and it really doesn't matter if he gets hurt. That's good. I like that because it would have been a pain in the ass having to pay attention to his health like that. There's not nearly enough fucking dog food items for him. Fuck, what else can I say before I let go? I don't know. Before I end up sounding too much like a fucking dweeb, this game was really good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna log off soon. But yeah, no, this game was incredible. I had a great time with the environment, the cutscenes. Oh my god, the cutscenes were gorgeous. Yeah, don't be too enthusiastic about something on your stream. Watch out. I just don't want to seem like I'm, you know, like being overly cringy or anything. Like, oh my god, guys, this game's amazing. Ooh. Oh, going crazy? Oh yeah, I already was. But I don't want to be like overly excited, but this game is really something special. Like, I don't know. There's too many survival horror stories that are safe with its stories. You know what I mean? And this game, it respects its player. Like, it respects that the player will piece the story together. It doesn't hold your hand. It merely provides context and you have to be the one to piece it together, which is how Silent Hill, you know, tells its story. So I really like it how it did it here. Why don't you want to be too excited about something? I don't know. I don't want people, I don't know. It's like, then I don't sound so genuine. You know what I mean? I mean this. Like, this game is, it's something. It's something really special. I would love it if they could re-release this game, like, I don't know, as a PSN Classic or something. I would love that because there's like, I don't know if you guys notice, but there's a ton of things in the environment, like textures and shit that were just words, things that you can read, but I couldn't read it because you couldn't examine it. So an HD like an HD patch or something like that, an HD edition would probably fix that. And we could probably see more in the environment because there's a lot of stuff there. There's a lot of stuff there. Bone, don't let society cage your emotions. Let your soul sing. I'm excited about Monster Hunter Rise, or not excited enough. Yeah, no, it looks really good. But anyway, just to close off Rule of Rose, this was an incredible game that told the story of a protagonist that had a very traumatic childhood, and instead of just like, oh yeah, it was traumatic, and that's it, and then everything in the real world is just killing you because of it, of spooky witchcraft magic or whatever. This was a real story of a woman going through her trauma and coming out the other end. And a very unique and creative way of doing it too. Like, you were immersed in this environment that she and her friends made when they were kids. And it was twisted in the way that your trauma twisted your memories. This was immensely clever. I loved the way that the story was told. I loved the environments. I just hated the gameplay. That's the one thing the game has a problem with. But if you prepare for it, you should be okay. I love this game. I really do. And I don't know if I will play through it again anytime soon, but I might play through it again in the future just because there's so much I feel like I missed. Aside from that, yeah, that's Rule of Rose. This incredible, weird little game that just tells a very unique story, you know? And I'm glad, and I'm really glad that we were able to experience this adventure with Jennifer, you know? Jennifer found the 4-leaf key. Would I like to save? Yes, I would. Let's do Mermaid, I guess? Gingerbread, The Funeral, Rag Princess, Stray Dog. Let's do Mermaid, why not? Okay. Little Princess, in quotation marks. Okay, or in brackets. Interesting. So what now? Are we back at title screen? Yeah. Hey, it's not pink anymore. It's gray. Why is the title screen gray now? What happens if I load the save? Hold on, let's see what happens. Did anyone follow you from my raid? No, I don't think so, but it's okay. I still appreciate it. So, this is the beginning, right? Yeah, this is the beginning. Bone! Prince of Red Rose always by her side. Then one day the mummy and daddy died. Oh! This is Jennifer! Once upon a time, there's a precious little girl, Princess of the Red Rose. Then one day, mommy and daddy died suddenly, leaving the girl alone. And the poor little girl was sent away to a strange house. Is that the orphanage or stray dog's house? I don't know. Hey Bone, how many numbers out of 10 is it? I will tell you right now. I was thinking about giving it a rank, but I wasn't sure. Oh, an unlucky girl. Okay, so we're just back at the entrance. Like, this is just the beginning of the game. I was gonna show off alternate costumes and shit, but it's gonna be a hot minute to get over there, so it's okay. Yeah, we don't have anything. Okay, let's, can I leave? No, I can't leave. Okay. Well, shit. I'm gonna just, I don't know. I guess we'll just end it here. There's really no music, but it's okay. Maybe there'll be music when I go over here. So if I had to rank this game, I don't know. It's a really weird ranking system because, like, the combat is so bad. It takes off almost like 4 fucking things. It just really excels in atmosphere and storytelling. So I don't know. Quinty, you've been following for almost 2 years? Damn. You're not supposed to rank things out of 10? It cheapens your opinion? That's what I'm saying, like, I kinda can't. I just know that I had a really good time with this game. I don't know why I'm doing this. I should just leave. Why am I still playing? I should say goodbye to everybody. Nope, that door's not working. So this door is not actually locked, and she just mentally believes that it's locked? Interesting. Did this place even look the same? Interesting. Alright, we're not gonna do this the whole fucking game. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Like, I wanna go up to the fucking attic and, like, look at the alternate costumes and shit, but that's gonna be a hot minute before I get into the dressing rooms. Because I gotta walk all the way from where we get kidnapped, then, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a hot minute, so, like, I should end it here. Yeah, we should end it here. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. This was a stream I've been dying to do for years. Like, ever since I did my first Let's Play of fucking Resident Evil, I was like, I know I've gotta do Rule of Rose one day. I wanna, like, record my reaction to playing it for the first time. And you know what? We fucking did it. We fucking actually completed it. People gave up on this game. Like, people give up on the bosses and just never stop playing or never start playing again. But we did it. We fucking persevered the same way Jennifer did. We did it, alright? And I really want to say thank you all for sticking around while I did. You know what I mean? While we managed to get here to the end, thank you for keeping me company. Y'all have a wonderful night, and may your roses always smell sweet. Oh my god. Have a great February. Shush, it's February. Beating a game is a lot like overcoming a childhood trauma if you think about it. Jennifer didn't persevere, she just fainted conveniently. But she persevered at the end, and that's when it counts. And we did. We overcame this childhood trauma alongside Jennifer, and I couldn't be more fucking prouder. GG everyone, here's a fucking bone party. Yeah! Persevered? What is it? Persevered. Oh, fuck me. Whatever, man. Persevered. Persevered? Yeah, alright, persevered. Whatever, you know what I meant. Come on. Either way, we persevered. Alright? and we managed to make it to the end. And I'm fucking proud of us. I really, really am. So everyone stay safe out there, and I'll see you next time on BoneKingTV. Bye, YouTube!